everybody, my name is Dishem Gopozi. Thank you so much for joining me again this week. If you are a new viewer, please before getting into this video, just click on the hyperlink that's at the bottom right corner. You'll be automatically subscribed. Alternatively though, you could just go to the subscribe button that's in red, it's big, it's bold at the bottom of this here screen. Click on that and you'll be automatically subscribed. But most importantly though, I want us to focus on the bell icon that's right next to that subscribe icon. Click on that bell icon and you'll be notified whenever I drop some magic like this gem here today. Today I'm cooking for you guys because you know what? I just want to take my head away from thinking about this 21-day lockdown and the fact that it's been extended. So I decided to just make a video about cooking this week and I'm very excited about this because I'm making a pasta dish, but not your conventional pasta. I'm using pasta bows. Not only that, I've also got some butter, I've got some heavy cream here, cooking cream, I've got 4 chicken breasts, and I've chopped up some onions, and a little bit later on I'm going to be using some egg yolks because that's going to thicken up the pasta sauce. So I'm very excited. Let's get to cooking. First of all, before I proceed, I just want to apologize in advance for the sound. I'm shooting in the kitchen and I do not live alone. People's lives have to still go on and I'm just going to shoot with or without people roaming around, and we don't care because we're content creators. Anyways, now, I want you guys to know that I've washed the chicken. It's very important to wash the chicken. A lot of people think that you don't need to wash the chicken for some weird reason. So I've cubed up my chicken, and I forgot to tell you guys that I'm actually also going to be adding some mushrooms. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab the other chopping block, and I'm going to rinse these mushrooms, and I'm going to chop these up. I think I can boil the water now, so I'm just going to put the water in the kettle, let that boil up, and then I'm going to start with my pasta because I know that everything after the water's boiled will be ready for me to throw into the pot. So let's get to washing these. I've taken the boiling water from the kettle and I've transferred it to this ratchet looking pot, and in the pot I added some salt and a little bit of olive oil just so that the pasta itself doesn't stick together. Salt obviously for taste, and I added a little bit of pepper because I'm just adding a little bit of my own flavor into the whole thing. So now I've got the pan there, it's got olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to add some chicken. The trick with this meal is I'm going to first cook the chicken, fry it, get it all browned up, and then I'm going to take it out. And then in another pot I'm going to start working on the pasta sauce while the actual pasta in the other pot is cooking. Hope you're keeping up. So while my chicken is browning, I want to season it a little bit. You're always seasoning when it comes to cooking because you don't want your food to taste bland. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I'll also add just a touch of chicken spice because I want that chicken flavor to really push through the pasta because I didn't get chicken stock. There wasn't any in stock. Much to my surprise, we actually don't have any chicken spice. I thought we had chicken spice, so I'm just not going to add any chicken spice. I won't panic because salt and pepper will also do just fine. I've got enough flavors and all the other ingredients that are going to be added into this plate to add life to this dish. Yeah, right now I'm waiting on my chicken to get a little bit more brown. It's still looking a little bit pale. I'm going to need it to get a little bit more brown a little bit. Just wait for the melanin to come through. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, once it's brown enough, I'm going to transport it onto this sheet of paper just so that all the moisture or all the oil can sort of be sucked out from the chicken, and that the only oil that will be relying on will be the oil and the sauce that I'm going to make on another pot. And I'm going to get started very quickly because I'm just going to add some mushroom, I'm going to add some onions to a large stick of butter, this butter, and then just wait for that to sort of kind of soften up, the onions more so than the mushroom. It's going to take about 5 minutes, and then after that I'll add some flour, all-purpose flour, about 2 tablespoons, not a lot. Some all-purpose flour, about 2 tablespoons, into my onion and mushroom mixture and butter that's happening there in the pot section. add when cooking anything is milk, because I just know that that meal is going to be creamy, whether it be a bolognese, whether it be a creamy mushroom soup. No matter what it is, I know if you're adding milk, I'm going to get lots of creamy flavor, and that's exactly what I plan to do with this dish today. So let's add some 2% milk. You can add full cream milk if you want to, but I'm trying to watch this figure, sweetie, so no full cream for me. Sauce simmering in there nicely. It tastes really good. I've got my pasta, it's nearly done here. So now I'm just going to make this, let's call it a mixture that I just learned out literally yesterday, which includes 2 egg yolks and some cream. This helps with thickening up the pasta sauce. I know you're probably thinking, but you say you just added flour earlier on, that acts as a thickening agent. It does, but I love the silkiness that an egg yolk brings to, you know, a sauce. For example, hollandaise sauce. So I'm guessing this will work. I got this cream, you know that was available. I couldn't find fresh whipped cream because everybody's gone to the store and bought it. So yeah, let's add some cream to the yolks, and I'm just going to use this fork to whisk it because I don't have a whisk, so please give me a break. That I learned from watching Food Network, because I watched too much of it, is that adding a bit of that pasta water to your sauce adds that nice flavor to your actual sauce. So I'm going to take some pasta water, about this much, make sure it's full, using a spoon like this if you have one at home, or you could just use like half a cup if you don't have this, and just add that to your pasta sauce to add that extra flavor. Yeah, just tasted my pasta. It's tasting good. It's pretty much done, so I'm just going to strain it, and then once I'm done straining it, so I won't strain too much of it because you want to still maintain a little bit of that pasta water, and then add it onto the pasta sauce. And I also added some chicken to the pasta sauce, the side chicken that I cooked a little bit earlier on. I add that to the pasta sauce, and I'm going to add the actual pasta itself, and basically the meal is going to be complete. So yeah, let's do it.
Remember not to strain all of the pasta water out because you want to keep some of it in there to keep your pasta sauce creamy.
I'm pretty much done with everything that's been cooking in here, and it looks absolutely amazing. I just want to play with it a little bit so you guys can see. You see, like, it's nice and creamy. I'm ready to just dish this up. So let me just get all the things that I need. So I like to garnish my dishes. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top to give it that extra kick, because Parmesan falls on the more saltier side when it comes to the cheeses, or the conventional cheeses. Obviously I brought in the parsley because I need a bit of color on the plate, man. So what's a plate with no color? So let me just grab a plate. Grab this nice one. And I'm gonna dish up my bow tie pasta. So it's had some time to sit a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. So that's why it's looking a little bit on the dry side, because it's had some time to actually sit, because we needed some time before we could dish up. I cooked a bit too early, so I couldn't really dish up for anybody. Nobody was hungry. Alright, so I have that all dished up. You can see the chicken. I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of Parmesan. I think you can never have too much cheese in anything. That's just me. Add some Parmesan. Okay. Yummy. Add my parsley for the garnish, honey. Just for color. You don't necessarily have to eat it, even though you can. And then just that nice green that's there. Oh, how beautiful does that look? But my favorite part, the tasting. I'm hoping everything tastes good. I'm just gonna grab the chicken. I'm gonna grab some of that pasta. It needs nothing else from me. Perfect amount of salt. Perfect amount of cheesiness. The pasta is perfectly cooked. The onions, they're there, but they're not. They're just sort of kind of playing in the background, but their flavor is also coming through a little bit. I love it. So yeah, that's my dish. I don't know what to call it. I just created it today. But thank you so much for tuning in this week. I really do appreciate making these for you. Please, I still have food in my mouth. Hold on. Please let me know what you thought of this video. Comment in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you not? Why? Tell me what you'd like me to, film or talk about in future. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, just_leashlane. That's my handle on Instagram. And yeah, man, on that note, it's your boy Leash dipping out. It's a YouTube love.